Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. As you can tell by the title of the video, today we are reacting and listening to, for the first time, Frank Ocean. Now, I know everyone's thinking, oh, Steven, you never listened to Frank Ocean? No, I haven't. I actually haven't. So recently, with the release of Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator, I mean, Tyler's album was phenomenal. While streaming and listening to the albums, I had people in my chat basically telling me not only should I listen to the rest of Tyler's albums, right, his discography, but I should also listen to Frank Ocean, because I did mention how I've never heard a Frank Ocean album. I don't know the name of any of his songs. So yeah, we're gonna be rating this. Album based off of a couple different things: lyricism, sound, and replay value. Three things: lyricism, sound, and replay value. Those are the most important things for me. If it has replay value, it is more likely to end up on my playlist. So song number 1 on the album is called Nikes. Nikes? I love this already. I don't know if I like that voice. What a weird voice effect. Wow, the production is crazy. Okay.
We're not in love, but I make love to you.
Woo!
Not him, but I mean something to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Wow. Oh my goodness, what a song, what an intro. Frank Ocean, Nikes. What do I have to say about it? Damn, bro. Honestly, I got a lot to say. The first half of that song obviously had a voice effect on his voice, and it was interesting. I'm very curious as to why he did that. If someone could explain down in the comments down below, let me know. Maybe there's a backstory as to why. But very interesting choice for the effect, because his voice is beautiful. He's a really nice voice. But he also said towards the end of the second half, he said, "We're not in love, but I'll make love to you." Bar. Then he says, "I may not be him, aka you know your boyfriend. I might not be your boyfriend, but I mean something to you." Wow, bro. You see, when it comes to women, I feel like women, whether they like to admit this or not, a lot of women, not all women, a lot of women will actively have a boyfriend and keep a best friend, a guy best friend on the side. Because if something bad were to ever happen in that relationship, she's got somebody to cry to, someone to go to, someone to have, like somebody there. Like, that's so crazy to me. And recently I had this friend. I'm not gonna say her name. I have this friend, and I knew that she had something going on with. She had something going on with this guy. I knew it for a fact. But this girl would come on to me. She would flirt with me. She would be touchy. She would say certain things. And it's like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm not your man. I am not him. I'm not your boyfriend. But I mean something to you, clearly. So, wow, what a first song, dude. Let's move on to the next song. Next song, we've got Ivy. Here we go.
When you said you love me, the start of nothing, I had no chance to prepare.
A little more up tempo, okay. A little more up tempo.
If I could see through
Wow, bro.
Everything sucked back then, we were friends. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me.
Wow.
In the halls of your hotel, arm around my shoulder so I could tell how much I meant to you, meant to sincere back then. We had time to kill back then. I've been
What was that? Frank Ocean Ivy. What do I have to say to that? The message was pretty much, it seemed to me like he was reminiscing on a relationship he once had, and he's like looking back, saying at the start, when you first told me you loved me, it felt like I was dreaming. There was this lyric that got me. It hit a spot in my soul real quick. Towards the beginning, he says, "If you could look into my mind, if you could look into my thoughts, all you would see is you." What a line. Yeah, when you're in love with somebody, like seriously in love with something, bro, they take up your mind, your entire mind, your entire being. It's them. Like, I swear, when I was in love, I'm not in love right now. Again, any ladies trying to hit me up? What's good, girl? But what I will say is, when I was in love, damn, I started singing for this girl. Like, I performed on stage. Steven, roll the clip. I sang on stage for this girl. I did so much for this girl. I sang on stage. My grades got better. I took care of myself. I started working out. My entire life changed for this female. And in a way, this girl moved on in a week, bro. She moved on 1 week later. So Frank Ocean saying, listen, you'll be good by the weekend. That's how it was for her. She was good by the weekend. For me, it took me months to get over her. Me and Frank Ocean on this song, same boat. Now for the next song, Pink plus White. Here we go. Oh, I've heard this, bro. All over TikTok, Instagram Reels. But still listen to it.
That's the same way you showed me. You showed me love. This is life, immortality.
Wow. I can already imagine everyone who listened to the song pre-TikTok trend. I could imagine once they found out that there's a TikTok trend on that song, that they were so pissed. I know I would have been. This is such a good song, and if TikTok ruined it, ooh, TikTok didn't end up ruining it for sure. But yeah, that's such a good song. Frank Ocean is a really good song. I can't complain or criticize on anything, to be honest. That's a really good freaking song. Frank Ocean, Be Yourself. It's a minute and 27 seconds long. It's very short.
Many college students have gone to college and gotten hooked on drugs, marijuana, and alcohol. Listen, stop trying to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself and know that that's good enough. It's highly addictive. When people become weed heads, they become sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned.
Amen.
Sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned. One who is inebriated. This is Mom. Call me. Bye.
That's beautiful. Wow. I don't know why that got me so emotional. Holy cow. I damn near shed a real tear. I wiped my eyes before the tear could drop down, but wow. That is so special. That track right there, he wasn't on it, but that was so special and so important. That has so much value in it. You know, although Frank Ocean wasn't on that song is such a powerful message, and that it's so important that he contributed that song into the record. It is so important. What a special song. That wasn't really a song, it was more so a message. This is Mom, I love you. Don't take drugs. There's consequences to taking drugs and drinking alcohol. These are the consequences. Listen to Mom. Mom loves you and Mom wants the best for you. Call me back. Bye. That is so important. Next up, Frank Ocean, Solo.
Smoking good, rolling solo. 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 Hell in hell, there's heaven.
Wow. What a message.
I'm skipping showers and switching socks, sleeping good and long. Picket fence and you protest and you pick a sign, but them courts won't side with you. Won't let you fly solo.
Huh.
Yeah. By myself.
That was Frank Ocean, Solo. The message. To be honest, it seems like he's going through something pretty rough here. So he's saying it's hell on earth and the city is on fire. And he feels like the only way out is to smoke. In hell. And then in hell, aka in earth, there's heaven. So there's good on earth. He's calling hell earth. Earth is hell. Smoke. And all of a sudden there's good in the bad. All of a sudden there's heaven in hell. So what a message. All right, next song. Skyline 2.
Look, God strikes us. That's a pretty fucking fast year flew by. That's a pretty long third gear in this car.
Listen to the drum in the back. It's so subtle. That's amazing. What a unique sound. What a unique sound.
Comes the evening, comes the morning.
All right, that was Frank Ocean, Skyline 2. I just realized I haven't been rating the songs like from 1 through 10, but yo, so far every song is really good, like really good. I'm gonna have to give that a 9. I don't really understand the lyrics too much for that song. I mean, regardless, it sounded amazing. His voice is incredible and he harmonizes it. Wow, he has a really nice voice. And the thing with him is he will speak normally, the way I'm speaking to you, in the middle of his song sometimes. And then other moments he'll just harmonize, and it's what a contrast. Next song, Frank Ocean, Self-Control.
Tonight. Noses on a rail. Little virgin, where's the white?
Keep a place for me, for me. I'll sleep between y'all. It's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. Keep a place for me.
Self-control.
Wow.
Self-control.
Wow, wow, what a voice. Listen to this, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow, bro. Listen to the layers, the layers.
You got someone coming, spitting game. Oh, you got it. Yeah. You gotta leave.
How do I perceive that song? Reading the lyrics as the song was going. If you see me look down, like over here, that's because that's where I have my phone with the lyrics. I'm honestly gonna say that I took the way I interpreted the song was it said keep a place for me between y'all. It's nothing. Meaning, I understand that you're seeing somebody. I understand you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Does it seem like the voice pitch, that voice effect that was going on in the middle of the song? Maybe that's her. Maybe that's supposed to be her, what she sound like, or her perspective, right? So they both have significant others, it seems like, and like, but they still love each other. So they're like saying, listen, like, keep a place for me between you guys. It's nothing, but just keep a place between. That's how I perceived the song. I could be wrong. The way I move my hands, this is what the harmony sounded like, and in a visual, like just naturally flowing with each other. It's beautiful. It's really good. So I'm gonna give that a 10 for sure. That's the first 10 of the album. I can't fault anything on that song. This song is 1 minute and 6 seconds long, and it's called Good Guy.
Here's to the gay bar you took me to. Here's when I realized you talk so much more than I do. Here's highlights when I was convinced. Nothing much more than some nice shit. I know you don't need me right now. And to you, it's just a late night out.
Oh my gosh. That's sad. That was so sad. Good Guy by Frank Ocean. He literally just said, when I went to New York, I was introduced to somebody. Right? Basically, I met someone in New York and I thought you were the one. You know, I thought we had such a special night, and this night was so magical that I was convinced that you were the one. Right? But clearly she didn't feel the same way. Clearly it was just a really good night, a really fun night, and it didn't really mean much. And Frank Ocean's saying like, damn, like I was convinced. And now at the end of the song, he's basically saying he doesn't care about women. He doesn't want like hoes, as they say in the streets, as the kids these days say. He doesn't say he doesn't want hoes. What he wants is someone to love him, someone to love, someone to spend time with, someone to appreciate. Same boy as me, bro. Ninth song of the album, Frank Ocean, Nights. Here we go.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. Did you call me from a seance? You were from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bro. I've been out here head first. Always like the head first. Signal coming in and out.
Hold on. Before we move on, bro. Frank really got me speaking on my life here. So, a lyric that had just passed, it says, you are from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bruh. Frank Ocean, man. So basically, right? Recently, wow. Do I even say this? B-Switch, I knew it. Woo. Yeah.
Every night. Baby, I've been hungry for my night.
If you're at a function, right? If you're at a function and there's girls, there's guys, y'all are just, having a good time. This is the type of music you play in the background when everyone just wants to talk and just talk to each other, and it's just a background music that fills the silence. Frank Ocean Nights is a 9. Next song called Solo Reprise. What does that mean?
So now I'm solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant. Solo that I don't get high no more when I try no more. I just go hand. Solo my cup is a rojo, my cholo. Solo that I am no rookie but feel like a kid. Looking at the other kids with astonishment while I'm on punishment, watching the summer come close to an end. After 20 years in, I'm so naive I was under the impression that everyone wrote their own verses. It's coming back different, and yeah, that shit hurts me. I'm humming and whistling to those not deserving. I stumbled and lived every word. Was I working just way too hard?
Wow. He says so much in under a minute. You know, when he was growing up, he thought rappers or artists wrote their own lyrics, and when he found out that's not true, he was hurt. He likes to be solo, meaning like he's like, excuse me if I don't give a fuck about what's trending. That doesn't have to be like, trending doesn't have to be like, oh, Kai Cenat got fucking Lil Uzi on stream. That's not what trending means. Like maybe like a war or politics or this or that. He means like, I'm living solo, I'm doing my thing. Next song by Frank Ocean is called Pretty Sweet.
Said you wanna hurt me now. You can't hurt me now. That might be what you need.
Okay. Does that harmonizing sound when he puts layers to his voice? It almost sounds like angels singing. It's so good. So good. It's not my cup of tea, but it is good. So I'm gonna have to give that an 8. All right, next song by Frank Ocean, Facebook Story.
She wanted me to accept her on Facebook, and I don't want it because I was like in front of her, and she told me like, accept me on Facebook. This was virtual, means no sense. So I said, I'm in front of you, I don't need to accept you on Facebook. She started to be crazy. She thought that because I didn't accept her, she thought I was cheating. She told me like, it's over, I can't believe you. I said, come on, you're crazy. So like, I'm in front of you, I'm every day here in your house, but it means like, it's jealousy, pure jealousy.
Facebook Story, yo, that girl is crazy. Again, if you live together with somebody, and you're always in front of them, there's no opportunity for you to cheat. Cool. Again, for me, if I have a girlfriend, you have your personal stuff going on, right? You get to have your phone, you get to have social media or whatever. But the second I get suspicious, the second you do something suspicious, that's when I have the right to say, listen, I gotta check. But if this guy did nothing wrong, why is the girl tripping for? Right? If this guy did absolutely nothing wrong, why is the girl saying, oh, it's over because you didn't accept me on Facebook? Like, what? Okay, I can't rate that. Again, it's not really a song. But next up, Frank Ocean, Close to You, 1 minute and 25 seconds.
It's quiet to this atheist. Just like mine. Versions of these belong to you.
He's saying, I'll be honest, I wasn't devastated. I'm assuming with a breakup, but you could have held my hand through this. We're getting older. We don't have much longer. I'm assuming like saying like, listen, we're getting older. Like we've been in a relationship for a while. Let's stay together. Something along those lines. Again, I'm stupid, so don't expect me to understand these lyrics like fully. But again, Close to You. I mean, it was really good. Again, every song seems to have a message behind it. That's gonna be a 9 for me. Yeah, for sure. Next up, Frank Ocean, Siegfried. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. Such a unique sound, bro.
The markings on your surface, your speckled face, your fears.
His voice is so
I
good.
can't relate to my peers. I'm not brave. I'd rather live outside, rather go to jail. I've tried hell. What would you recommend I do? The other side of you in the dark. I do for you in the dark. I do for you in the dark.
There seems to be a lot of like lyrics here that I'm not understanding. I'm sure it means something. I'm almost positive it means something. I can't really decipher. Again, like I said, speaking of Nirvana, it was there. Rare as the feathers on my dash from a phoenix. There with crooked teeth and my companion sleeping. Dreaming a thought that could dream about a thought that could think of a dreamer. That thought that I could think of dreaming and getting a glimmer of God. I'd be dreaming a dream and a thought. Like a dream about a thought that you see, like, it's a lot and I don't understand. But again, if anyone wants to like explain it to me, I'm gonna take the time and obviously read it. It means something. I'm sure it means something. I just don't know what it means. But it sounded amazing. We got Frank Ocean, White Ferrari next.
I let you out at Central. I didn't care to state the plain deal. Honest, we got so familiar. Spending each day of the year, white Ferrari. One too many years, tattooed eyelids on a facelift. Mind over matter is magic. I do magic. If you think about it, you'll spend no time.
No way.
We're taller, another dimension. You say we're small and not worth the mention.
This is where this is from?
Tired of moving your body fine. Mama and naked, you dream of walls that hold us in prison. It's just a skull lease, that's what they call it, and we're free to roam.
With his music, with his songs, bro, you can't predict his music. He does his own thing. As the song progresses, there's new sounds, right? The lyrics aren't the same. The beat switches, and the outro is just completely different from the rest of the song. Like, for example, just now with this song, White Ferrari, that outro could have been the entire song and I would have listened to it. The outro was nothing like the rest of the song, but it was still so beautiful, and in a way it fit in. It fit. His music is amazing. It's honestly incredible. Here we go, Godspeed.
How I do let go of a prayer for you. Still, I'll always be there for you. How I do I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world. You look down on where you came from.
Just listen to this. This is unreal. Okay, that was Godspeed. Again, not a bad song. His voice is incredible. When he does decide to sing, bro, ooh, can he sing? Can he sing? This seemed like more of like a funeral track, no? Like he's saying goodbye to somebody who's perhaps passed away with the church organ. I will always love you how I do. Wishing you Godspeed glory. Someone maybe passed away, his mom, maybe not his mom, but like a family member or a relative or a friend he held super near and dear. Someone maybe passed away. Seems like that. I will always love you until the time we die. We die. So I'm assuming with Frank Ocean continuing to be alive, he's keeping the memory of we alive. And he's saying, until I die, I will keep us alive. Something like that, right? Is that crazy? Am I yapping? Okay, but a beautiful track. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful track. That could have been the outro. But we got an outro here, ladies and gentlemen. Called Futura Free.
If I was being honest, I say long as I can fuck 3 times a day and not skip a meal.
What? They're trying to find Tupac. He escaped the stress. Don't let them find Tupac. Like he's alive in Cuba. I think we've seen him in Cuba, y'all.
On my birthday, tap out on the first stroke. This ain't no
Listen to how it changes so naturally. You gotta hit this on that song.
Niggas won't fight in the streets now. Shit started to make my hands hurt. Jay hit me on the email.
It's flowing. Oh, this second half is special. It sounds like it's about to be so special. What is the purpose of this outro? That's beautiful. Listen, the outro, what I was gonna say was, the outro is more like an entree, like a diary entree or something. It's personal, but it's not like invasive. And it's asking kids simple questions, like their dreams, their hopes, what they want to do in the future, what they wish they could do. And it just shows innocence. It shows innocence and purity. These children who have not suffered and gone through what Frank Ocean hasn't had the experience that Frank Ocean has. The contrast, the entire album talks about Frank Ocean going through problems, how he deals with them, how he's coped, the state of his life, constant changes, this, that, and the third. People entering and leaving his life, I mean. Impurity, problems, stress, chaos. Often his songs were a little chaotic. The constant switching of instrumentals, some of the lyrics with hidden meanings, it's chaotic. It's hard for you to understand. But obviously, the more you listen to it, the more you will understand. But what I'm saying is, there's a contrast. The rest of the songs and just this outro, the second half of the outro is just purity, calmness, simplicity. The instrumental of the background instrumental is so simple, so quiet, so tender, and it's just an amazing contrast to see. And whether or not I've nailed that on the head, whether or not I'm making any sense to you guys, again, I feel like music is interpretive. You can interpret it however wish you want to, but that is how I interpret it. That is how I've interpreted this album. I could be wrong. Again, beautiful album, man. Wow. There's a lot of really good tracks on this album, and I can't take that away at all. Impressive. I'm so curious to listen to the rest of his music. Impressive. Frank Ocean, please come back. We need more music like that. Music like that will heal the world. Seriously, Frank, can I call you Frank? Mr. Ocean, you need to come back. music like that can seriously heal the world. When his last album was what, 7 years ago? Look, listen, if I'm right about him not having a lot of music out, and that is the only like record he's released, come back, bro. We need you. We need you. That was incredible. That he has a voice. He has a very powerful voice that can change the world and heal people. That's incredible. A lot of the music was very reminiscent as to Joji's earlier work. If anyone's listened to Joji, listen to Ballads. I believe it's Ballads 1. Reminiscent to a Joji's Ballads 1, or maybe a Chloe Burbank mixtape. It's really good. It's very reminiscent. That just goes to show the longevity of Joji. His music is really good. Both of y'all need to start releasing music a lot more frequently. Beautiful music. And what I consider this life-changing music, I would have to listen to it again and again, and I will let you know. But for sure, this is definitely worthy of a second listen. I see the appeal, and I see why people were asking me to react to this. This was incredible piece of music. I genuinely enjoyed that. Overall, the albums, I would have to say a 9 out of 10. Some of the music was not for me, and I was a little caught off guard with his style of music, but it wasn't bad at all. It just caught me a little off guard. And some of his music, well, I can't really listen to it because it's not my cup of tea again, but I'm sure a lot of people gave this a 10. I'm sure a lot of people think this is a perfect album, and I can see why. I'm not gonna argue against that this is a perfect album. It's just not necessarily for me, but it was really good. So hey man, if you're new around here, subscribe, like the video. I appreciate all the support, all the love. If you could take the time to check out the rest of my videos, subscribe if you are new, like the video please. And yeah, if you guys want me to react to any other album, let me know. And with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you guys. Be safe in everything that you do. Take care of yourselves. Be healthy. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Much love.